Waramai, Nagaya Susan, Nagaya Gurinji Wawunga, Gumida Biyanga, Gumida Warangra, Madamarong Tianaga Aniga, Madamarong Balia, Gadigal Guri Pemel. Hello, I'm Susan. I'm Gurinji Wawunga. With deep honour and respect, I ask to speak to the male spirits, I ask to speak to the female spirits for permission for all of us to gather on Gadigal land. Hello, Sydney. And hello to all of those who are online. And to all of those who are online globally around the world who are tuning in this afternoon. My name is Susan Moylan Coombs, and my ancestry is from the oldest living culture on the planet. We are the original people. Good design, based in our Indigenous knowledge systems, have grounded us in country. We also are the oldest living culture, so our culture has also grounded us, and we have been here since time immemorial. So through the lens of the tri-sacred, we are connected by the three worlds: the physical world, the human world, and the sacred world. But like the three-legged stool, if you take one of those legs away, it simply falls over. When we honour, respect, and play our role in understanding everything is connected, then every action we take, there is a reaction. So my question to you is, what is going to be your legacy? It's all about planting the seeds of the tree, of the shade that you will never sit under. But your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren will be able to enjoy that. So you are gifting it forward. We all have our own life journey and that which has shaped us. We all have our own mindset and our own viewpoints. Be comfortable in your own skin so you can be comfortable with others. Listen with the intention of hearing and understanding others, and not just replying in a conversation. Use words of kindness, compassion, wisdom, and love in every interaction that you have. Thank you for having me here to do the Acknowledgement of Country. I'd like to acknowledge all of us here in the audience today, and I'd like to acknowledge elders, knowledge holders, and wisdom keepers. As we embark on new eras and new beginnings, honour, protect, and care for country, because country will protect you. So we believe that we are born of country, that as we live life, we walk country, and when we die, we go back to country. So we go back to the mother. So listen with your heart, do good in the world, and of course, it's a choice. So the rest is up to you what you do next. Thank you.
In a world that never stops, how do you stay on top? As this mind-bending, ever-pending chase of what's trending feels never-ending, how do you mark the end of an era in order to own what's next, what's now, what's new? Perhaps you start by asking yourself, what makes you, you? Then take that authentic you and enhance the resolution. Help the scale of you grow up so that the youiest version of you stands out whenever you show up. For this is the era of you, the era of new, the era of we empowering what creatives do. We are conductors, moving creativity from cacophony to concert, keeping the magic in making while adding clarity to creating. This is creativity with 4 bars. Possibility fully charged. A new way of working this visual economy that's joyfully evolved, where we manage to do less and achieve so much more. From those who work heads up to those who work hands on. In this new age of scale and speed, it is our new ways that prevail and lead. For this is the era of action meets inspiration. This is the era of access to imagination, and it is ours by design. For we embrace the new together. We design this brand new era.
Wow. That was the amazing Grammy-nominated spoken word poet and Canva community member, Sekou Andrews. Give it up.
Woo. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Whether you're here in our live audience or joining in from around the globe.
A very warm welcome to all of you.
Mel, do you know how many people are actually tuning in today?
Last time I think we had 300,000, so maybe 500,000 this time.
You're gonna need to add a little bit more than that.
Okay, at a stretch, what do you reckon? 600,000?
High up.
800,000?
Close. Can you believe, tuning in from around the globe, there are over 1.5 million people tuning in today?
Well, hello 1.5 million people. We are incredibly excited to welcome each and every one of you to our second Canva Create.
The theme last time we were on stage was "The future is visual."
And that future has now arrived. And we're here standing at the dawn of a brand new era. But what is a brand new era?
Good question. It's a brand new era because as the web and the world become increasingly visual places, the need for companies to be world-class visual communicators is more important than ever.
It's a brand new era for schools as visual communication has become a critical part of every classroom.
It's also a brand new era for technology. Canva was born at a major inflection point when breakthroughs in technology opened up entirely new ways of working. Today, we have once again found ourselves at the precipice as new technology is enabling us to reimagine the design process and help everyone achieve their goals.
So, to celebrate our 10th birthday, which is happening later this year, we thought it would be fun to show our appreciation to all of our community members across the globe and drop some very special gifts on each of their homepages.
There has been a lot of anticipation about these gifts and what secrets might be contained within these mysterious presents.
And it has been a lot of fun seeing all the wild guesses about what these gifts might hold. And there has been some very crafty detective work as well.
Well, I'm very excited to say that today is the day where you're going to be seeing inside what is in all of these presents.
And very excitingly, you'll get a chance to explore these gifts for yourself in just a moment.
And you'll also have the unique opportunity to meet some of the 3,500 very talented people from our team at Canva who have been working extraordinarily hard to bring these gifts to life and craft the products you all know and love.
Last time we were on this stage, I said it takes a village to raise a company. While that is certainly true, I now know it actually takes a small city.
That's right. Our mission is the same today as when we first launched Canva, and that is to empower the world to design.
Back in September, we talked about our wild dream of taking the world's best technology, integrating it into one simple-to-use platform and making it accessible to the whole world, empowering everyone to achieve their personal and professional goals with ease.
And I'm happy to say that we've done it, following the launch of the Visual Communication Suite.
With the launch of Canva Docs, we brought docs to life with visuals and enabled everyone to transform their designs into beautiful presentations with just a click.
With the launch of Canva Whiteboards, we introduced brand new ways to collaborate, brainstorm, and ideate.
And with the launch of Canva Video, we made it easier than ever to create professional and engaging content with new features like video background remover.
And then, with the launch of Print, we unlocked even more magical products, making it quick and easy to get your designs printed and delivered to your door.
And with the launch of Canva websites, we made it possible to create anything from landing pages to portfolios with just a few clicks.
Wow, that was a lot.
It sure was. Should we wrap it all up in a wrap?
Well, my rapping skills aren't really anything to be written about, so maybe we should bring in someone that has a lot more experience in this regard. So we recently launched a new campaign, and we have the amazing Roger Coles rapping in the background, so let's play that bad boy.
Wanna make your presentation wow with Canva, you can amaze the crowd. Wanna brainstorm? Put your pencils down. Online whiteboards, ideas all around. Woo! Coming in hot with a Canva doc. Docs to decks, I like it a lot. Design a website quick in minutes. Canva videos too, one-stop shop. You can design with ease, print with free delivery. Make your work feel like a breeze. Beautiful templates, yes please. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can get the job done, play and have fun. What you design today at canva.com.
Give it up for Roger and the creative team.
Thanks for that epic rap, Roger.
So today, as I mentioned before, we are seeing another monumental shift in technology. The emergence of artificial intelligence, aka AI, is rapidly and fundamentally changing the way we work. But we know not everyone wakes up in the morning wanting to use buzzwords like AI. They wake up having a problem to solve or a job to be done. So, as with all these shifts in technology, our team has been hard at work doing what we do best, and that is taking the latest and greatest technology and integrating them into one simple to use platform and making it accessible to the entire world. And that is why we call AI magic. And we are excited to say that today, all of this magic will be available. We are not launching hype reels. We are actually shipping this product to every single one of you.
We sure are.
Yeah, round of applause, absolutely.
So while it's rather obvious now that everyone should be empowered to design, looking back a decade when we were trying to get Canva off the ground, that certainly was not the case. Back then, a design tool for non-designers, it sounded like an oxymoron. In fact, it was pretty hard to get anyone to believe in our wild dreams. We were rejected by more than 100 investors across the globe for a very large variety of reasons, many of whom didn't believe that there was a market to empower anyone to design. One investor said, "I don't think we'll be participating in this round. We have real concerns about how the market takes shape."
Yes, that was a heartbreaking time being rejected so much. But fortunately, that market did take shape and it was pretty damn big, especially looking at all of you here today. And just 1 year after launching Canva, we had over 1 million designs being created each and every month. Fast forward a year, there were being 6 million designs created every single month.
Now, nearly a decade later, last month saw more than 500 million designs created.
Oh.
And I am very pleased to say that collectively, we have created more than 15 billion, yes, billion, with a B, designs. A huge From the world's biggest brands to the new businesses just starting out.
From 8-year-olds to 80-year-olds.
From librarians to marketers.
And every profession in between. As of today, Canva is now used by over 125 million people, using it monthly from around the globe, 190 different countries in 100 different languages. And can you believe, since our last create just 6 months ago, we've added 40 million new monthly active users, which I think is a huge testament to everyone in this crowd at Canva.
We truly believe that no matter your income, no matter your experience, no matter your background, we fundamentally believe that everyone, everywhere, should be empowered to design.
So Mel, I've been meaning to ask, who actually created the 15 billionth design?
That is a really good question, actually. One I was rather curious about myself, and it turns out some of you were too. Our 15 billionth designer is a very special person. She hailed from Brazil, but is in fact in the audience with us today.
Yes, plot twist. So this person was creating content for their mother's clothing store, which was called Tulum, when they unknowingly created the 15 billionth design.
They have been using Canva for 5 years now and learnt about Canva first at a class project.
What do we have here?
Oh, some trophies. Who is this 15 billionth designer? Maria and Shirley, could you please stand up?
Can we get a big round of applause for Maria and Shirley? Thank you so much.
Obrigada. Congratulations. Thank you for playing such a special role on our journey. When we met Maria for a tour of our office, we learned that Maria's mum, Shirley, is actually an incredible designer herself. And in fact, this jacket I'm wearing today is from her shop in Brazil.
So we'll share some links after so you can all go online and make some purchases. Show the support back. So Maria and Shirley are just one great example of the many stories behind those 15 billion designs. So thank you both, and thank you to all of our community for creating with Canva each and every single month.
Together, all of these 15 billion designs have enabled us to realise an even bigger, even more important goal. We have a simple two-step plan at Canva. Step 1 is to become one of the world's most valuable companies, and step 2, and most importantly, is to do the most good we can do.
That's right. And while many people view these steps sequentially, we believe step 1 helps to fuel step 2, and step 2 helps to fuel step 1. And like with all crazy big goals, we started by taking a small step, and that step was the 1% pledge as a company. This movement encourages companies to give away 1% of their time, profit, product, and equity.
So, we know a lot of companies like to take inspiration from Canva, and might even be watching right now. So if there's one thing I would love other companies to copy, it's joining the 1% pledge. So, on top of joining the 1% pledge a couple of years ago, Cliff and I announced that we pledged to give away the vast majority of our shares, which is 30% of Canva, to contribute to a better world. Because we fundamentally don't believe that we should live on a planet where some people don't have enough for basic human rights, like food, education, and healthcare.
As we started to focus more on step 2, we identified 3 causes which we care most deeply about, and areas that we think we can have the most impact in. And those 3 pillars will underpin a lifetime of work ahead of us. The first is ensuring every child has access to quality education. The second, empowering non-profits to do their best work. And the third is striving to end extreme poverty.
We know that these are some very big goals. And we're excited and a little scared standing before them, about to take steps in that direction. But we already have made the first few steps, and we're truly humbled by the journey ahead of us. Today, we now enable more than 30 million teachers and students to use Canva for free, from individual schools right through to some of the largest districts in the world, like the LA School District and the Department of Education in Indonesia.
Since 2015, we also have given away our product away for free to non-profits. From the Red Cross to the UNHCR, we are extremely proud to say there are now more than 350,000 non-profits using Canva to communicate visually and deliver their goals every single day.
Last year, we launched our first pilot program with Give Directly, focusing on alleviating extreme poverty in Southern Africa. Similar to when we first launched Canva, we know we're standing at the start of a very long and worthwhile journey with a lot left to learn. But we're not alone on this journey. It's certainly not just Cliff and I working towards this plan. It's not even just our team here at Canva. It's all of you.
And with 30% of Canva dedicated to doing the most good we can, anyone who is contributing to the success of Canva in step 1, and that's you, that's the community, that's our customer, that's our team, are also contributing to the success of step 2.
Every time someone subscribes to Canva, every time a new t-shirt is printed, every time a new team signs up, you are directly contributing to both step 1 and step 2. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of our community and for contributing to this very crazy big goal.
So Mel, did you mention there's like 125 million people waiting patiently to unwrap some gifts?
Yeah, I guess I did.
So, when are we unwrapping them?
Well, I'm very pleased to say that the anticipation is officially over. Everybody, please welcome our co-founder, Cameron Adams, to the stage.
We are at a pivotal time in history where the combination of mind-blowing technology and the power of visual communication are converging to unlock new design superpowers that were once way out of reach for most people. Artificial intelligence has rapidly changed the conversations that we're having about the astounding power of technology. And we've all discovered that it has better flow than a lot of rappers we know, apart from Roger Coles. Fortunately for us, AI is something we have invested in for a long time. Science fiction author Arthur C. Clarke once said that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And at Canva, we have always taken this to heart. We see technology as an invaluable tool for creating experiences that seem like magic. And from our very first day, we have conjured that magic to make visual communication easier and more magical for people all over the globe. Many of our most popular features over the last few years, like background remover and magic recommendations, have all been made possible thanks to AI. Folks are turning to our AI-enabled magic as a powerful co-creator, and we've been reimagining the entire design process with this in mind. We have seen these new technologies open up doors to even more creativity, delivered with quality and speed that keeps pace with your ideas. So today, we are here to unveil what this new era of AI-powered design looks like. Canva style. We're infusing our visual suite with even more magic. We have a smorgasbord of magical gifts to share with each and every one of you today. So, what do you say? Should we really find out what is inside these mysterious gifts? All right. Well, here to open our very first present, please welcome from our content discovery product team, Ivy.
Thanks, Cam. Hey, everyone. Welcome to where the magic happens. We're all here because we love design, creativity, and content, right? But what's the one part of the process we like the least? The dreaded blank page. Design always begins with you, the creator. But we know that the first step of getting started can feel really overwhelming. And that's why we've been busy working on some new tools to smooth the way and get you from the blank page to a finished design faster than ever before. Canva already offers more than 3 million professionally designed templates that make design easy. But we're always striving to make things simpler. And inside this first gift is a very exciting design launch that's going to help us do just that. Shall we unwrap it and see what's inside? Can I get a drum roll, please? Introducing Magic Design. Magic Design is a personal design companion that's with you from the very start of your creative journey. Instead of spending hours trying to find the perfect template, imagine if all you needed was an image or a video, and with the click of a button, you can be served beautiful designs that seamlessly integrate with your content. Or better yet, what if you could describe any design you desire and have it created in seconds? To see it in action, I'm going to need some help. Representing our product marketing managers, everybody please welcome Anna.
Hey, Ivy. Hey, everybody.
Anna, you launched some exciting new print offerings last year.
That's right. From mugs, posters, business cards to brochures, we announced you can design and print products directly through Canva and get them all delivered for free. Plus, with every order placed, we plant a tree. From the Philippines to Africa, that's 6 million trees across over 4,500 hectares in more than 20 reforestation sites around the world.
That's amazing, Anna. Well, I'm excited to say that today we're infusing even more magic into the print experience.
Ooh, tell me more, Ivy.
I won't just tell you, let me show you. Pick a print product, any print product.
Shall we try it out on a flyer for a new product promotion? I've got a photo of the product right here. Could Magic Design help?
Definitely. Simply upload your image or video, and Magic Design uses AI technology to create the most relevant and well-suited designs. From here, you can select any style or color palette and apply to your Magic Design and find an aesthetic that complements your brand. And hey presto, you've got 8 beautifully designed options to choose from.
Spoiled for choice. What an effortless way to kickstart the design journey.
Magic Design whips up a curated selection of personalized templates, so you spend less time searching for the right design and more time perfecting it to suit your needs.
I can imagine this would work beautifully for social posts too.
Sure does. In fact, let's sprinkle a bit of that magic into presentations so that you never have to stare at an empty slide again.
Madre mía, qué pasada. Did I hear no more empty slides?
Tell us more, Ivy.
I'm going to leave you to it.
Round of applause for Anna, everybody, and please welcome from our presentation team, Paul and Ashley. Okay, brace yourselves. Our next gift is Magic Presentation. Magic Presentation allows anyone to create engaging and rich presentations about any topic with relevant and inspiring content already baked in. Forget spending hours on the next deck for that important meeting. Magic Presentation can help nail your first draft in seconds.
So good, Ivy. Can we try it?
Sure. Paul, Ashley, think of any presentation you want to create from scratch.
Okay. How about a 12-page presentation on the history of
The color orange in fashion.
An inspired choice. Here we go. Look at that. This technology will suggest suitable structure and content, including images, quotes, and even icebreakers. Magic Presentation does all the upfront work so you can focus on adding the important details and your own unique touches.
And you think it can tackle any topic?
Any topic.
A presentation on the latest digital marketing trends for Gen Z.
How about one about this super cute yet super dangerous wildlife in Australia?
Oh, I have one. How about one to convince your teammate to stop dressing like you?
See, no matter the topic, Magic Presentation jumpstarts the creative process, so you never need to stare at a blank page again. But what if you're already well into your design journey and the pieces just aren't quite fitting together? Don't fret, we've thought of that too. To tell us more, I'm going to need someone from our engineering team. Michelle, come on out.
Hey, Paul and and Ashley. I've got just the thing to make sure your presentations always look put together.
We love a makeover.
Yeah, what have you got for us?
Well, you know that feeling when you've been deep into creating a presentation, document, or website, and no matter how long you spend moving things around and trying different images, colors, and fonts, you still can't get it to look right?
We sure do.
Well, styles and layouts are waiting in the wings whenever your work needs a glow up. Let's see how they work in presentations. Have you two got something we could use?
Yes, we do. What about a pitch for?
Kudos your coworker day.
And kudos on your awesome idea, Ash. Now, all the content is there, but it is looking a little mismatched and cluttered, right?
An easy fix. So, first things first, we need a consistent aesthetic that pulls everything together. Lucky for us, we can just use styles to quickly and easily find the perfect look and apply it across any presentation in just one click. We can also apply a color palette from any image within our design, or we can copy a style from a recent design to keep the same look and feel across our projects.
This looks much more cohesive, but it's still a little busy, don't you think?
We can fix that. Simply choose from layout suggestions based on your current content. This way, all the spacing and formatting look just right. You can go slide by slide and choose what layout works best for each.
How good. I can already see this working across lots of designs.
Exactly. This is perfect for social posts, mobile-first presentations, websites, all the things.
We can't wait to see all the flawless design makeovers you can roll out with styles and layouts.
Thanks, Michelle. Should we go put the finishing touches on this presentation?
Great idea, Ashley. And timed perfectly because that next gift needs to be unwrapped. And I'll give you all a clue. This one's handmade. To tell us more, please welcome from our Whiteboards team, Diane and Kevin.
Thanks, Michelle. I think we can all agree that adding a personal touch to your ideas is what sets them apart. This next gift can help you do just that. It really complements many of our design types, but none better than whiteboards.
That's right, Diane. Last year, we launched the ultimate team brainstorming tool. Just like a real-life whiteboard, Canva whiteboards are made for people to simply jump in and share their ideas. Since the launch back in September, whiteboards have been used 145 million times.
No way! Well, in that case, Kevin, I can't wait for you to see what's inside this gift. Any guesses?
Can we get another clue?
Of course. And who better to give it than the young visionary who inspired the launch of whiteboards last year, with his dad, Canva's head of design, Andrew Green. Everybody, please welcome, reporting live from grade 6, Lenny Green.
Once upon a time, tens of thousands of years ago in fact, the earliest known drawings were made on the walls of caves in France, Spain, and Indonesia. Us creators have come a long way since then. Over the centuries, we've invented the mighty pen, paint, pixels, and other epic tools like Canva. But despite all the tech at our fingertips, that human instinct to draw is timeless, let alone lots of fun. We love making lines, circles, squares, and scribbles. Being free to explore, express, and flex outside the box. So, the Canva community and me made our wish loud and clear for all the clever engineers to hear. We want to draw! We want to draw! We want to draw! We want to draw!
Wow, our future leaders have spoken.
Thanks, Lenny and Andrew. Well, it is my pleasure to declare that thanks to some seriously strong demand from teams individuals, and schools like Lenny's, you can now scribble and sketch in Canva with Draw. Draw, let your ideas flow with freehand sketches. Because we know the hardest part about any project is going from ideas to action. Whether you're making selections from a photo shoot, highlighting in a presentation, or planning out your next big project in a whiteboard, Draw makes it a breeze to get your thoughts in shape and go from inspiration to execution. So let's take a look. Simply select the pen that you want, customize it with any color or weight to enhance your designs and make your ideas pop. And it doesn't stop there. Elevate your sketches with Shape Assist. Just start by drawing a simple shape, like a star, and Shape Assist will transform it into a lovely polished one.
And if you need to highlight, annotate, or draw attention to something, Draw makes it even easier for anyone on your team to share their point of view or unleash wild visions from their fingertips.
For those craving just a little extra sprinkle of magic, here's a taste of what else is to come. In the next few months, you'll be able to use Draw's sketch to graphic mode to sketch out ideas and find your perfect graphic match from the Canva library.
Getting from scribbles to slick visuals has never been so magical.
Exactly, Kevin. And we have plenty more treats like Draw waiting to be unwrapped today. This next one is very special. To show us their way with words, here's Ahmed, Kurt, and Anna.
Hey everyone, Kurt, Anna, you both announced the launch of Canva Docs to the world last year, a major milestone for Canva.
We did. The introduction of Canva Docs has given the world an entirely new way to communicate visually.
If you're a Canva Docs fan, you probably love Magic Write too. It's helped so many people to brainstorm fresh ideas and get to their first draft fast.
This is going to be fun. Let's start with a heartfelt poem to thank the Canva community. Thank you, Canva community, for all the amazing things you do. Designs that inspire and motivate, creativity that shines through.
Poetry, emotion. How about an elevator pitch for elevators? Next level. I want to see what the team thinks.
Canva Magic Write. I love it.
Oh, I've got one. How about a social media strategy for Magic Write?
That's
really good. Are we doing it?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh my goodness.
Whoa. It actually has a response.
Can I take this home?
We can't wait to see what creative things that you write about.
From the minute it launched, our community has found a vast array of fun and unique ways to use Magic Write to craft their thoughts.
For everything from speeches to SEO-friendly blog posts and endless original poems, Magic Write for Docs has really taken off.
But you know us. We couldn't just stop there. The Magic Write team has been working super hard to bring the gift of words to everything you create. So from today, drum roll please, you can now access Magic Write across the entire visual suite. That means Magic Write is now available when you're creating docs, whiteboards, presentations, social media posts, videos, print products, and websites. To help us demonstrate from our websites team, please welcome Mimansha.
Hey everyone. Hey Ahmad.
Hey Mimansha. I hear websites has been really blowing up since you launched last year. Does the team have anything that could use some Magic Write wizardry?
We've been working on this for a new design studio. Our About Us page just has a bit too much text. I'm struggling to cut it down and make it concise. Could we use Magic Write to summarize it?
We sure can.
Wait, what was that you just clicked?
Oh, that's Canva Assistant, our new one-click trick that unlocks endless possibilities while you're editing.
Wow, in one click?
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful button that provides quick access to the best of Canva and connects you to our AI-powered tools like Magic Write. So you'll always have an expert design assistant by your side.
So handy. Okay, what else can it help me with? What if we're stuck for words trying to describe our services? It can be hard to come up with that in the first pass. Could we expand this text to say more?
Consider it done. Boom.
That's incredible. Okay, last request. What about this paragraph? It has a few typos and is feeling a bit bland. Got anything to fix that?
Definitely. And this is one of my favorites. You can use Rewrite to fix errors, create clarity, and add a splash of creativity to an otherwise rough draft. And the cherry on top is that Magic Write is now available across 21 languages.
I can't wait to have a go.
We've got one more gift to open first, and this one's taking us global. On behalf of our legendary product managers, let's welcome Mr. Worldwide himself, Michael.
Obrigado, Mahmoud. For businesses, one of the biggest challenges can be rolling out assets across different markets. So, to help your designs bridge language barriers, I am thrilled to be launching Translate. Translate is the feature that helps you communicate across borders and speak your audience's language. So say so long, sayonara, and auf Wiedersehen to the time-consuming task of localizing every word in your designs. Translate will magically transform your designs into multiple languages.
क्या बात है, Michael? मजा आ गया.
Save yourself from hours of laborious translation efforts. With over 100 languages to choose from, going global has never been quicker or easier. Simply add text to your design, choose a language, watch it instantly convert, and tweak to perfection.
Arigato gozaimasu, Michael.
Looks like we still have plenty more gifts to unwrap. Emma, shall we see if Magic Write can draft us an intro to the next launch?
I think you could handle that. Let's ask it to write a short, fun introduction about Canva's new AI for image creation.
Introducing Canva's latest and greatest AI features for images that are elevated. With just a click, your images will shine. No need to waste your time with edits online. So go ahead and snap away. Canva's got your back. Hip, hip, hooray.
Not bad for a first draft.
Sally, Ben, I think this next one's for you.
Thanks, team. Hello, everybody. I'm Sally from our Content and Discovery team. And joining me is one of the talented folks who works in our visual AI features. All the way from our Canva offices in Vienna, please welcome Ben.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Sally.
Well, since launching last year, our community has been having a lot of fun transforming their ideas from text to image.
Yes, thanks to this fun feature, finding that perfect image to fill your content calendar or visualizing a quick mock-up to illustrate your point is never impossible. But now, you can do even more with text to image and unlock new corners of your imagination wherever you're designing. You now have 19 different styles to choose from, and the ability to generate images in landscape, square, or portrait.
Before the event today, we asked our audience here to pluck anything from their imagination, describe it to us, and we'd bring it to life right now. So let's get generating.
We've certainly got some vivid imaginations in our audience. It's hard to narrow them down, but there are a few standouts.
Here's one from Jessica, who's up from Melbourne. Jess asked for a city in a beautiful galaxy surrounded by stars. Let's use the dreamlike style. Ooh, that's dreamy.
Tony, who's flown in from Canada, wants abstract, calming, geometric shapes with pastel background to use as a backdrop for a product visual. Let's make this 3D.
Oh, that's very zen. And Cliff from Perth has asked for a knight in shining armor walking through the water as the sun sets. That sounds epic. Let's try filmic.
Ooh, stunning. Thanks to everyone who submitted suggestions. With text-to-image in Canva, you really can design the way you see the world. But the picture-perfect developments don't stop there. I'm so excited to be up here announcing the mind-blowing new updates to our photo editing experience. Sally, this gift will come in handy for anyone who has to keep up online. Shall we give it a go on a social media post?
Well, Jay has been down here this whole time taking photos for our social feed.
Don't mind me. You're doing great, sweeties.
Jay, why don't you come up and help me open this next gift?
I thought you'd never ask.
I'll leave you to it.
From our social team in LA, please welcome Jay.
Right, well, this crowd is looking sensational. I think we need a little selfie with them, shall we?
Of course.
All right, guys, get on in. Stunning.
All right, everyone, back to business. I'm excited to introduce Magic Edit. With Magic Edit, you can easily add or replace something in a photo. Just describe what you want and watch it magically appear.
This sounds phenomenal, but to believe it, I'm going to need to see it in action.
Let's do it. Have you got a photo that could do with some editing?
Oh, so many. Oh, no, not that one. That's perfect. Next one. All right, we see these flowers down the bottom. They're giving Valentine's February. Can we change that to something with a bit more of a sunny disposition?
Oh. Done.
Phenomenal. All right, well, whilst I'm up here, can I be cheeky and ask for another set of edits?
Of course, go for it.
All right, let's go. All right, this picture over here, stunning, but the birds in the top corner, they're feeling a little bit distracting. Let's replace those, get them out the way, and let's get a nice headline up there.
Yeah, no problem. With Magic Eraser, you can automatically remove unwanted distractions. You simply brush over the area and bye-bye birdies.
Phenomenal. For those of us who work in social media, who have to make content daily, often hourly, anything that elevates our creativity and saves us a little bit of time, absolute godsend.
That's the idea. With these new photo editing tools, you can add magic to your photos across the visual suite.
Right, well, Ben, you've been so generous. I'm just going to take an assumption that the rest of these presents are also for me, right?
Well, you'll certainly enjoy these, yes, but they are from Canva Video. So to hand them out from our video team, please welcome Joe and Matt.
Hey everyone, let's jump into this next present. Creating a high-quality video has historically been really complex, costly, and time-consuming. We've been working really hard on making Canva Video the simplest and most enjoyable video editing tool there is. Our community love video so much, they've made over 1.5 billion to date.
And now we've got some groundbreaking developments to animations coming your way.
Matt, what's up with the...
Well, Joe, I've got to be careful with this one because what we're unwrapping next is unbelievable. I am delighted to introduce Create an Animation. just like that little fella, we've been busy bees adding even more magic to Canva Video. As of today, you can create an animation right here in the editor, giving you even more ways to craft your story with motion or make your point clear. So I've got this cute element here, and now I've got an easy way to create custom animations within my design. All you need to do is draw. Simply drag your element across the screen to record the path you want your animation to follow. You can speed up or slow down the animation by changing the pace of your movements while you're recording. Ta-da!
Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm buzzing with excitement.
Sure, Joe. Me too. You can use it in all kinds of ways to tell all kinds of stories.
Yeah, you can take your audience on a journey to faraway lands with elements that travel around the page.
Or create something truly out of this world by sending your elements into orbit.
It is so awesome to see the power of animation coming to Canva. Matt, you better go track down that rogue bee. Let's give it up for Matt and create an animation. Okay, we've got one more surprise up our sleeve that's going to rock your world. Repping our video engineers, here's Julia.
Hey! I have an announcement!
I can't hear you. What did you say?
An announcement! Can we turn it down? Oh, thanks. Now, when it comes to making captivating videos, what's one of the most important ingredients to get right?
Duh, it's gotta be the music.
That's right, Joe. The music is the heartbeat to any great piece of content. That's why I am so excited to introduce. Can I get a drum roll? Beat Sync. Whether you want to upload your own track or choose from our library, BeatSync finds the beats for you. Now, typically you need to spend a ton of time manually editing your content to line up with the music, bouncing back and forth between your footage and audio, trying to get it just right. But not anymore. In just one click, BeatSync will match your video footage to your soundtrack automatically. Hit it, Joe.
Holy booming beats, Batman. Canva Video just took it to a whole new level. That epic announcement just about wraps up our AI-powered launches. We have introduced you to Magic Design, Magic Presentation, Styles and Layouts, Draw, Magic Write, Canva Assistant, Translate, Text to Image, Magic Edit, Magic Eraser, Create an Animation, and BeatSync. And that is so much that I just run out of breath. By weaving all this magic across the visual suite, we're not only supercharging the way you communicate, we are inviting you to create this brand new era with us. So, with the infusion of all this magic, let's take a look at our visual suite now. Thank you to all our on-stage magic makers. Now, the first part of producing effective content at scale is making sure absolutely everyone in your team has the magical tools they need to avoid hitting any creative bottlenecks. But there's a second part to creating impactful visual content, making sure that everyone can not just design, but design on brand. Which brings us to our very last gift, Here to tell us a bit more about that one, please welcome Canva's CMO, Zach Ketchke.
Thank you, Cam. Hi, everyone. Wow. I'm really excited to be up here as we're celebrating the 10th year of Canva. It's hard to fathom how much has changed. In just the beginning, there were a handful of us gearing up to launch a brand and a product that no one had heard of. And here we are today. While our team no longer has to fight over the single bathroom or meeting room, or that last Tim Tam, some things are still the same. Building a brand, whether you're a startup or a Fortune 500, is hard. Finding that next customer, creating a social post or email that delights, or even putting on an event like this takes blood, sweat, and tears. Actually, can I get a round of applause for the incredible team behind today? As marketers and creatives, we care deeply about our communities. We care about our brand's values, and we care about driving impact. But it's not just as hard these days. It's actually gotten harder. For one, the sheer demand for content and engagement has accelerated at an exponential rate. We've got more people in our organizations needing to create and communicate, and our creative teams are more stretched than ever before. And while the technology is there, we're still stuck with old school approaches to managing brands and scaling content. Now, one of the greatest privileges of my job is connecting with incredible marketers, creatives, and brands. And one thing we keep hearing is how everyone is facing the same challenge, maintaining brand craft at scale. Let's take a look.
Brands are in crisis. 78% of brands could disappear while we're on this call, Zach, and nobody would notice or care.
Thank you for having me. I'm Jennifer Halloran. I'm Jolene Delisle.
Hey, everybody, I'm Seth Matlins.
Hi, I'm John Costello, and thanks for having me.
What would you say is the importance of visual communication these days, Seth, and how has that changed?
I don't think visual communication has ever in the history of history been more important than it is today. We used to say that, a picture was worth 1,000 words. Well, that was before social media, Instagram, before more pictures were being taken today than they were throughout the rest of recorded history.
I mean, we've seen this explosion in social platforms and decentralization of media. What have been some of those pressures in sort of your words?
The explosion of content and social media has been a mixed blessing.
Everybody wants you to know them, speak to them.
And that makes it really hard to do what marketers do.
Our clients are posting 6 or 7 times a day versus, 6 to 7 times a month, which they were doing before, and across multiple platforms too.
You can be all over the place really fast. You start becoming nothing to anyone as opposed to trying to be something for everyone.
Right? We've seen, because of this explosion, a fundamental shift in human behavior, right? We all scroll like this. The default is ignore.
How do you think the importance of branding has changed?
We're more engaged with brands than we ever were before. If a brand is doing the right thing, then they should never be ignored. They should be part of that conversation.
What job do you think brand guidelines need to do today?
They're all part of building, or in fact, tearing down the brand.
Today's marketing channels shift so quickly.
We found that when we create a company's brand, giving them a guidelines can only do so much.
So really, I think the guidelines, you have to act as an enabler and not necessarily always an enforcer. Give them the basics and let people get in there and play with it themselves.
Today, anybody with a keyboard can influence the destiny of a brand in a moment.
So I think it puts a real premium on finding a real tight answer to the question, why should I choose your brand over all my other choices?
Definitely given us a lot to think about. Thank you all so much for joining.
There is, however, hope as we enter this brand new era. The The technology we have available to us has the potential to solve the challenges that brands are facing. We need to enable creatives to pursue their craft and enable our teams to leverage visual communication at scale. This is the inspiration for how we set about making Canva the home for every brand. Which brings us to our final gift. It's a big one. Drum roll, please. Introducing the Canva Brand Hub. One central place to make, manage, and market your brand. It all starts with leveraging the expertise and power of your creative teams. And who better to walk us through than the person who built our creative team and scaled our brand, Kat van der Werf.
Hello. I'm excited to give you all the grand tour. We want to make sure that every brand, from the smallest company to the largest business, feels at home here in Canva. So when I started at Canva 5 years ago, I asked for the brand guidelines and I was given a logo. We all know that a brand is so much more than this, and so we set to work articulating what our brand stands for and how we should show up in the world. With our talented in-house creative team and agency partners along the way, we have been evolving Canva's brand ever since, from just a logo into the global brand that you see here today. As our company has grown too, from 300 to 3,000 people, we have used Canva's tools to keep everyone aligned and on brand. Our roles as creatives and marketers and designers are more important than ever before in this brand new era. We are experts at crafting brands, but to deploy them effectively at scale, we need to put our brands in the hands of everyone, in every role, in every organization. They will need to be used by internal design teams, as well as salespeople, community managers, the finance folks. People who may not know how to use complex design tools, but do have critical roles that require consistent brand communication. So by empowering everyone to stay on brand, you can rest easy in the knowledge that your lovingly crafted brand will show up in the world in just the way you intended. Everyone is welcome here, so come on in. We're about to explore the Brand Hub, so let's head into our first room. So everywhere you go in the world, the kitchen is the beating heart of a home. And of course, quality ingredients are essential for quality design. So let's rustle up some visual feasts, shall we, Carly?
I'd love to. Canva's Brand Kit feature brings together all your brand ingredients and assets. By centralizing everything in one place, you can set up, manage, and grow your brand consistently and scale your content seamlessly.
Our team loves this. Let's take a look at Canva's own brand kit.
Great idea, Kat. So this is where you upload and store all your brand's core elements so they live together for your whole team to find on demand, whether it's the art workers or the accountants. From the logos, colors, and fonts that make your brand unique, to the imagery, graphics, and illustrations that help bring it to life, Canva collates everything your teams or clients need to stay on brand in one beautifully organized pantry. You can even set up multiple brand kits, up to 300 of them, for the different projects, clients, brands, or sub-brands you are working on. Your Canva brand kit can be accessed from the Canva editor. So no matter who is creating content, what device they're making it on, or where, everything is right there to hand as they're designing. It's now easy for teams to apply approved brand ingredients to their designs and create compelling branded content, all from one single tab on one user-friendly platform.
There are already more than 2 million teams around the world taking advantage of our brand kit. Here is Zoom's brand creative manager, Brandon, to share how it's helped them manage their brand assets globally.
Zoom is one of the world's leading communication platforms. We grew really, really fast, and kind of keeping control of everything was a challenge for us. I'm Brandon Romonte. I'm brand creative manager for Zoom. My design team really sets the standards for the entire brand globally. We had a lot of people that were non-designers that needed to create things, and we didn't really have a tool that was effective for them to use. Canva's really allowed us to scale globally and allowed employees, whether designer or non-designer, to collaborate on one platform. One of the most useful features for us personally is the brand kit. Is really just allowing my team some freedom to, create assets that can then expand to the rest of the company. Employees that weren't designers can go and self-serve and create content that still feels on brand. They can always go there and find brand elements or logos or whatever they need. It's really efficient and allows us to scale easily. Canva really helped in knowing that whoever's designing from this, they're gonna do a good job and it's gonna be consistent with those templates and guidelines that we've set. If I were to talk to a business leader, I would just let them know how much time they're gonna save by switching to Canva. It's really gonna allow your team the time that they need to focus on the projects that really matter.
Nice one, Zoom.
We've also got another new addition to our buffet of features to help your team design: brand guidelines. You're now able to add instructions and guidelines so teams instantly understand how to use and how not to use all the brand ingredients at their fingertips.
So we can kiss goodbye to those 100-page guidelines no one ever reads. And now you can easily access your living guidelines right there where you need them the most.
Yep. But that's not all. For the companies, agencies, and freelancers working with multiple brands that each boast their own unique flavor, we've built something extra special that will make life a whole lot simpler. I'm going to pass you to my sous chef, Ash, to tell us more.
Thanks, Carls. Hey, Kat. Hey, Ash. When you've got lots of cooks in the kitchen, you need a tool that keeps collaboration super simple, as well as allows anyone to stay on brand in absolutely any context. And this is where brand folders come in. Dedicated folders where you can set up unique branding, templates, and controls for specific brands, projects, or teams. Now at Canva, we work in different teams on multiple projects, campaigns, and events. We share templates, logos, images, and elements from all over the world for all 3,500 of our teammates to create with.
Could get a little chaotic.
Yes, it could, Kat. But with folders, staying organized and on brand is that simple. We've got everything seamlessly stored in one accessible space for our team to turn to. From brand templates that help your whole organization show up just as you intended, to having your brand kit handy when you need it the most. Everything is saved in one centralized place to make staying on brand seamless and effortless for anyone in our team.
Amazing. We can find everything we need right away.
Yes, absolutely. Plus, folders makes collaborating that much easier. Whether you want to work with your internal team, invite external collaborators, or keep a project for only select individuals to see.
Something should be for select eyes only.
Agree. Now you've got your brand or brand set up on Canva, you're probably wondering how you can empower everyone to use them with ease and accuracy.
Sounds like it's time to head into the next room.
Yes.
Thanks, Ash. This is a really big house. Hey, Sigarth, what's going on in here?
Hey, Kat, come on in. Get comfy. This is the zone that allows you to sit back and relax in the knowledge the brand you worked so hard in craft will be safe once it flies the nest.
Really, because I can be a pretty protective brand mama.
Don't worry. Now you can rest easy thanks to Canva's brand controls. Okay, everybody, be honest. Have you ever handed over your designs only to have the execution look nothing like your on-brand vision?
Or are you, in fact, that person that goes crazy with clashing colors or Comic Sans?
Whichever side of the fence you're on, Canva can help all of you by supplying everyone with just the input they need and the right level of oversight. Firstly, we are giving you the power to control what your team can see and access in terms of colors, fonts, templates, and assets.
That'll save people from feeling overwhelmed or being tempted to go a little wild.
Exactly, Kat. Secondly, you can also add approval workflows so that your creative team can review and provide feedback on the designs before they go into the world.
Ah, phew.
Yes, this keeps things moving across your team, but without the risk of dodgy designs slipping through the cracks.
What a relief. Thank you, Siganth. So, since the beginning of Canva, one of the biggest things that has drawn people to our platforms is our templates. And while our team has been very busy designing templates for everyone else in the world, we realized that our own internal departments needed a little bit of a hand too with their presentations and docs and posts to keep them on brand. So let's head into the next room to see what the solution is. Hey there, Mike. Where are we now?
Welcome to your very own home office, where you'll find all your go-to templates, gadgets, and tech that make your brand home seamless, smart, and interconnected.
This sounds wonderful.
Yeah, you know, it is pretty cool. For instance, if folks in your team are regularly creating similar designs, you can save heaps of time by setting them up with brand templates. Take Expedia, for example. Expedia turned to Canva looking for a way to deploy their brand to staff across the organization. They were able to create custom templates in Canva, which made it quick and easy for their entire team to effortlessly design on-brand content. Or you can import your existing files like Reddit. When Reddit faced the challenge of rolling out their brand consistency globally, they used one of my favorite features. They were able to import all of their brand assets and create branded templates, empowering everyone across their organization to create and update content without needing a professional designer every time.
So instead of having to wait or beg for a designer to make those tiny tweaks like updating some copy, changes can be made by anyone. That means us designers and creatives can keep on crafting brands wherever we feel most comfortable, and when we're ready to scale them, we can come to Canva.
And that's why we've made it easy to import existing files from other platforms, from Word or Google Docs to those presentations your company has been using forever, even your Photoshop files.
And don't forget my personal favorites.
Of course! The most exciting of all imports is PDFs, which you can finally edit with ease. Those previously locked up files have been freed and given new life in Canva. We've also snuck in another shortcut you're gonna love. Canva's new template assistant. It checks the quality of your template designs and highlights potential issues so you can easily spot and correct them. It saves so much time manually checking for errors so you don't miss anything before it's too late.
Genius.
Plus, to really make the whole content creation process seamless from end to end, Canva connects with your other most trusted workplace tools too. If you use tools like Google Drive or SharePoint to house your content, or a digital asset management system like Acquia by Widen or Brandfolder, you can link them directly with Canva to make designing with all your media easy. You can also integrate with the communication tools you use every day, like Slack or Microsoft Teams, so that your Canva notifications pop up directly wherever you're working. Every step of your creative journey has truly been supercharged for maximum agility. Now that's a powerful thing.
Thanks, Mike. Speaking of, where in the house do you keep your most powerful tools? The garage, of course. Hey, Flick. Flick, what's going on?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the garage. This place is full of handy tools to make designing even speedier, like Magic Resize and Bulk Create. Magic Resize is already a firm Canva favorite,
saves teams countless hours by instantly resizing one design into multiple formats.
Our team uses this feature all the time for our campaign rollouts. We just design something once and then resize it for every platform with a click.
So good. Whereas Bulk Create makes multiple versions of the same design that only require small tweaks like different names, numbers, or images, and it applies them to each design.
I use it to create my personalized invites to my annual garage sale.
And I recently used it to make business cards for my whole team in seconds.
Flick, is that logo out of date?
Oh, that's awkward. Luckily, I've got something in here that can solve that. Gone are the days of a brand update being an agonizing affair, or the shame of seeing your 2007 logo pop up in the CEO's presentation. From today, with Canva, you can now magically replace your outdated logos and brand imagery across all your designs in just a few clicks. You no longer have to go searching through thousands of docs and decks and designs to find that elusive logo or old photo. This makes it easy to ensure your brand always reflects your current identity.
Nailed it. Thanks, Flick. So now we've got an effortless way to control how our brand shows up in the world. All we need now is, who could that be? Oh, hi, Nicola. Come on in. What have you got there?
I've got a few special bonus gifts. I thought these ones deserved to be delivered in person.
Nice.
They've been on our community wish list for a while now. Here, do you want to do the honors?
I would love to. Ooh, what could this be? As requested by Rachel, we now have grids.
That's right. I'm happy to report that you've got a helping hand next time you're designing. Simply add layout guides to ensure all your elements are aligned, consistent, and in the right place. You can choose from preset layout guides or create your own customized ones to get the look you want. Shall we open another one?
Yes, let's. Alrighty. This one is for you, Arif, one of the many people asking for gradients.
It sure is a game changer, Arif. You can now add a sweep of magic to any design by applying a gradient to your background or shapes. Choose from pre-made gradients or customize one to your style or colors.
Shall we open another one?
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Here is what you have been waiting for, Rochelle. Layers are here.
Ask and you shall receive. Canva makes it easy to view, manage, and arrange all the layers in your design in one place. It gives you the ultimate overview of which elements are locked, grouped, or set as the background image. We hope the community loves...
Nicola, sorry, I actually have a personal request. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Just one last one. I love all of Canva's fonts, but can I please have even more?
Well, okay. I'm excited to reveal that from today, we've partnered with one of the world's premier font foundries, Monotype.
Yes! That is my type of announcement.
Right? This partnership will give our community more creative freedom to design beautifully and craft their stories. There are now over 1,000 curated fonts from Monotype available in Canva. With this expansive collection, you can evoke emotions, play with the classics, and take your message global, all while staying on brand. With Canva, it's now even easier to discover options that suit your style and help you find exactly what you're looking for.
I cannot wait to play around with all these new fonts. Big round of applause for Nicola. It is is so rewarding to see what our community inspires our team to create. So if there is anything else you would like to see added to Canva's toolbox, let us know. We hope you've enjoyed taking a tour of your brand new brand home. As we all know, a home is so much more than the fittings and the furniture, and brands are the same. True brands have meanings well beyond the logos, the fonts, and the colours. Your brand represents what you stand for. It is your chance to tell your story, to share your values, to grow your community, and importantly, to make people feel something. Offering teams everywhere everything they need to be their brand's greatest custodians or housekeepers is all part of Canva's mission to empower the whole world to design. We are so happy you've arrived. Welcome home.
What a section. How good was that?
No segue.
Hang on, is someone behind the door? Ah, it's our fearless leader, Mel. Welcome.
Come on in.
Well, that is nearly a wrap on our second Canva Create, and what a day it has been. We are so incredibly excited for all 125 million people around the world to start unwrapping these incredible gifts today.
We have unveiled a lot today. We started with some of the many ways we're using AI to supercharge our entire visual suite with so many magical new features.
And as you've just seen, we have handed over the keys to the home for every brand as we double down on empowering marketers, creatives, and agencies to accelerate their craft and scale visual content in organizations like they've never seen before with the Brand Hub.
It has been an absolutely jam-packed day. So let's take a quick look back at everything we have unwrapped.
Before. This isn't some hype reel. We are launching all of this today.
We often say that we are only 1% of the way there. And as we continue to dream ever bigger dreams and set ever bigger goals, that could not be more true than it is today.
That's right. A decade into this journey, 2023 marks a very special year for Canva. In celebration of our 10th birthday, we'll be hitting the road. From Austin to London to Vienna to San Francisco and a whole lot more. We hope to see everyone soon.
We're also very excited to announce right here, right now, that this September we'll be hosting the Canva Community Awards. We'll be turning the spotlight onto our inspiring community who have been at the heart of Canva for the last decade.
We want to hear all the incredible stories behind your designs. Whether it's using Canva to achieve your goals or making positive change in the world. Nominations will open shortly, so stay tuned for more information.
And in another exciting first, we'll be hosting our first Canva Developers Conference in San Francisco this June. We'll have more to share on this very shortly.
We actually have a tradition at Canva of giving kudos to each other when people do great work. And it's safe to say that the kudos have absolutely been on fire over the last few months. Mel said it earlier, but it really does take a small city to bring all of this magic to life. From our product and engineering teams who are making and launching magic for millions of people all around the world,
to our marketing teams and our creative teams that are behind this amazing jam-packed event.
And to our people and operations teams who have been making every office, event and experience truly memorable for our team and our community.
We truly have the world's best team, so thank you to all the Canvanauts around the world who work tirelessly to bring all of this magic to life and who care passionately about building experiences for our community, our customers, and make Canva one of the best companies in the world.
A lot of heart and hard work has gone into everything you've seen on stage today. And so I would love everyone who works at Canva to please stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up, each and every one of you.
Stand up.
And I would like you to take, once you're up, I would like you to take the biggest bow or curtsy that the world has ever seen because this stage is yours.
Go on.
Congratulations, everyone, for your epic hard work. Take your bow. Rob, I'm looking at you. Bow, everyone.
Nice one, Rob.
Massive congrats to you all. Okay, I actually mean it. I want you to take a bow on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Everyone take a bow. Well done. Congratulations. You may take a seat.
And of course, to all our team tuning in online from all around the world, give us an emoji on the stream. Thank you for all of your extraordinary hard work, and thank you for all the magic you make every single day.
While that is nearly a wrap, we do have one important thing left to do. Please give a final warm welcome to someone who's been integral to so much of the innovation you've seen here on stage, one of our leading magic makers, Danny.
Danny! Let's get ready to rumble!
Thanks, Mel, and hello, everyone. It is so exciting to officially launch all of the exciting magic that we've been working very hard on. We can't wait to see how you use these epic new features to help you turn your ideas into reality. But we can't end today without honoring one of our favorite traditions, the launch button. Ta-da!
Absolutely. Ta-da, your last magic trick of the day, hey? I think we're going to need a little bit of help with this. Speakers, can I get you to come up here onto the stage?
Come on.
To welcome this brand new era. Come.
If we could get you all on stage, we would.
Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.